Hello and welcome to another update video about Jupiter. Jupiter chart is one that I cover here more or less regularly on the channel, and I'm still looking here at this chart and I'm still watching for a potential C wave rally. Question is how exactly it's going to subdivide, because this move up here looks like, I mean, at best we are currently already in the C wave. But the projection of these initial 5 waves, I mean, it points to $1.90, maybe a bit higher, but I think it'll struggle in this 5-wave move to get to 328, which is actually the first ideal target for the C wave. So there are a couple of options. It is possible that the C wave is just very short. Okay, that's possible. Sometimes a C wave only reaches the 61.8 extension or the 78.6 extension. So these two levels, okay. So there is Fibonacci confluence around $1.87. Pay attention to that level. But I assume rather that this here would be wave 1 of wave C, and the wave C will be somewhere up there, maybe around 460, 572. That's possible, okay. So therefore, this initial 5-wave move, if it fills in all 5 waves to $1.90, could be a larger wave 1, and then there could be a wave 2 that follows. There would be wave 1 and wave 2 of C. This remains to be seen. Let's first see if we can fill in all the 5 waves. So that's sort of what this structure shows. Obviously, there's no deviation currently from the already proposed roadmap that we talked about in previous updates. Assumption is a B wave bottomed here probably around the 13th of April. Then this is a wave 1 rally, only in 3 waves, therefore difficult to detect. A wave 2 pullback. And then this would be, if we fill in the microstructure, I can actually change here the wave degree a little bit. So if we fill in the wave structure, the micro counts, because this wave 1 is an ABC, the third wave needs to be as well. So it would be, it's only possible as a diagonal here. So that doesn't give us clearest probabilities, but still, you know, we can get a clear invalidation point, which is the $1 mark. I can tell you that the last significant swing low here at around $1.11, if that is breaking, then it already indicates that a top of sorts is in place, but it takes a break below $1 to indicate that the chart has not managed to follow through here to the upside and form a 5-wave structure. Key is obviously that in the alternative count, we could get one more low. I will actually change the color here to white because it's the alternative. So just to highlight different color. So it could be that we are forming one more low, right? And that actually what it's doing here is just an A wave down, a B wave rally, and then the C wave down. And that can fail at any point. But for now, as long as support levels are holding, because we have an upside breakout, we can watch this area. Resistance starts at 139, but the first ideal target for the third wave in possibly the larger C wave or wave 1, not so important right now, is $1.68. So ideally, I'd like to see it get to 168. Ideally. Sometimes the world isn't ideal, okay, but that's sort of what I'm watching for. But you have additional resistance levels here on the chart, 139, 157, 168. And we can watch for a 4th wave pullback afterwards, and then a 5th wave should get to 190. And then we can, if we get these 5 waves, I can give you the next, let's say, setup. Okay, so like this was, okay, this was also a setup, the orange support region. That's what these boxes are for, and then the next one will happen then. Yeah. At the moment, the short-term trend is up in probably a C wave, could be an impulse. And then, yeah, therefore we don't want it to break below the 50% fib level of that rally that started on the 15th of May. It's pretty much around, it's around $1.15, but because it could be also a C wave diagonal, $1.11 is safer. It's the 61.8 retracement, and that's also where the last swing low is, so I keep that as key level now, $1.11. But that's not a confirmation level. If we break below that, it's more, or no invalidation. Okay, it's more like a first key level here. If that breaks, it's a signal, first signal that the top may be in place. Yeah, and then against those, the focus should be on higher next resistance around 139, 140. That's my update about Jupiter. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.